welcome back. Welcome to another banging story. Yes, as you can see the sign, my boyfriend is abusive or abusing me. Should I stay with him? And that question was asked by my client to me. She asked me, she was telling me that she's talking to this guy. She's way older, around 20 years older than the guy. And he's just not into her. She's talking to him for about 4 years now, and from the initial stage, this is how the guy is. He's just not showing enough interest. He's just not spending enough time. All he wants from her is for her to spend her money, give him this, give him that, buy him clothes, buy him excess amount of whatever, and he gets it. Buy him food, everything, and he gets it. He does not work. And when he get all these things, he leave, because they're not living together. She's living overseas, and she, come like every year and spend a few months with him. And each time, this is how it always have been with her. And whenever she's there, she expect, because she hasn't seen him for a while. When you haven't seen your spouse or your partner or whoever for a while, you want to show that person that you appreciate them, show that person that you really care and you're happy to see them. But in this case, he's not showing any interest of that, like he's happy. She said, moreover, it just seems as if he's very sad around her, because he find everything in the book to just not to be around this lady. He only present himself when he's going for dinner with her, or to the supermarket, because he knows he's going to benefit from it. And she was also complaining while he's at dinner, he hasn't said a word. He will not say nothing. They were just, he would not tell her she looks good. He would not say nothing. He's just not saying anything. He's just eating and on his phone. And whenever she voices her opinion, he hits her. He get mad, he get defensive and hit her, telling her she's so annoying and she's too controlling, and all those not so nice words. And oh my God. While she was telling me this story, she was crying, and I really felt her pain, because I am on the outside looking in on the inside, and to me, the guy is just not interested. But how do you tell a person that is so much in love, so caught up, because she's totally in love with this young guy? She's totally in love with him. How do you tell someone that this person is not interested? Based on what she's telling me and all the red flags and everything, I can clearly see that he's not interested in her. He does not love her, and he only wants what she can give him. And basically, that's that. So whenever she's pestering him and whatever, he gets upset, he gets defensive and hits her. And that is the part really I don't like. And I told her that's a no-no. A man shouldn't put his hand on a woman, especially the lady's way older than you. You as a young boy, why you gonna hit a advanced in age lady? Matter of fact, you're not supposed to even hit nobody at all, much less somebody's, could be your grandmother. Right? So she was crying and said she wants time, she wants to feel special. She's here on vacation. She left from far to come, spend how much in monies to come in a hotel with him every night, because he sleeps there, and to come, and all she can get is all by herself every day. She is all by herself. When he do come, he comes way in the night, at night, and leave as he gets something to eat, she say he knocks out, and leave very early in the morning to go and do whatever, and then she don't see him back. And he is the reason why she comes here. He is the reason why she's here, and now she's all alone. She's totally not enjoying her vacation. She's just crying. Says she come to see this individual, and this individual is just not paying her any mind. He's more want to be with his friends and anybody else. He not even introduce her to nobody. Nobody knows that he's really seen her, really. So how do you tell somebody that the person is not in love with them? He's just not into you. All these are red flags. All these are signs. But I believe she know it. But sometimes when you're in a relationship, or you think you're in a relationship, because trust me, sometimes these relationships can be really very much one-sided, and this is one of the case. It's very much one-sided. She thinks she's in a relationship, and when you're in you think you're in a relationship, and you are loyal because you are genuine to the person, and the person is just not being genuine to you. And somebody, you can see the red flags, it is right in front of you. You can see it, but you just refuse to believe that this is so. You just refuse. So I am on the outside looking in, and I can clearly see that this young guy is not interested in her. He's really not. So she's asking me if I think she should leave. And I really didn't want to say, because I don't want anybody to go and call my name and said I said them to leave. So I just present the situation to her. I said, look on this situation. You're here for him because you come from wherever you come from to come here to be with this guy, and he's not here. Do you think so? I asked her the question back. I just keep asking her the question, and she said, it seems as if he's not interested. I believe she knows the answer, but I don't want to give her a direct answer. I don't want my name to be called in anything. So I'm asking you, the viewers, to tell me, what do you think of the situation? And the abusive part, I really don't like the abusive part, because whenever she voiced her opinion, like she tell him, she said he gets angry very, very fast for the slightest foolish things. He gets really upset, and that's when he start hitting her. Because when he comes in, she's just only voicing her opinion and telling him, expressing her feelings and telling him how she is feeling. Alone. I feel lonely. I feel as if you don't love me. I feel as if you're seeing someone else. And he's just not giving her any what you would call it now, justification. He's just not justifying anything. He just get defensive and just start hitting her. And that's the part I really don't like. I really don't like that part. And she says she has been with him for a few years now, and it has been the same. It has never changed. This is how we behave towards her. And he does not communicate with her. As I said, they go on dinner date, and he's just eating in his phone, and she's there want to have a conversation with him, and he's just not having it. He's just not communicating back with her. He rather get upset and hit her on her hands, or she said at one point he break her finger because he got upset. So I'm asking you, the viewers, what do you think of this situation? Because I don't know what to say to her, and I don't want to get too much in the situation, and but as I can see, the little that she told me, and I'm seeing on the outside looking in, I can clearly see that this individual is not interested. Because if he was interested, he will present himself. He only comes at breakfast time. No, he only comes at dinner time, because he sleeps with her. So he wakes up very early in the morning, like 5 o'clock, and he gone. and she not seen him back until way in the afternoon when it's dinner time again. She has to take him to a restaurant and eat. And then when he finish, then he probably from the restaurant he go home, go to the hotel room, he's sleeping again. And then the situation, it just rotate, keep going, the same thing. So they don't spend time together. So when she looks around, she said, and she see other couple, with their partner, you know, happily enjoying themselves, and her partner, she can't even, when she calls, the phone is sometimes off. She can't get him. And she can't dare ask him when he comes, where were you? Lest him get heated, and she get heated, and then he start fight. He start beating her. So I tell her the situation is really grim. It's not a nice situation. I wouldn't want to be in a situation like that. I know if it was me in a situation like that, I would leave, I would leave. I would leave him alone. I would leave him alone because clearly the love that she has for him, he's just not expressing that love at all. And then it all comes to, I don't know if it's the age difference. As I said, she's around 20 years older than this guy. This guy is a really young guy. So I'm wondering if it's the age difference. And somebody was telling me, no, you can love somebody who is 20 years or 20 something years older than you. Is not the age. Age is just a number. So I really don't know what it is. So she's wondering if he's seen someone. I don't know. But all these red flags, I'm telling her, these are red flags. These are signs. These are red flags. So I'm just leaving the decision to her and let her choose whether she wants to stay or leave. It's simple. At one point, I said to her, because she was really distraught, she was really crying. And at one point, I said to her, why don't you just, since you're here on vacation, just try ignore what he's doing and try and enjoy your vacation. Just pretend whenever he comes, you have your fun time. Enjoy whenever he's here. And whenever he's not, when he's not here, you just pretend and just enjoy yourself and just pretend. She said she can't do it. She can't do it because her heart is caught up with him. I didn't know what to say to her. I don't know what advice to give to her. You understand? I don't know what advice, because when she was telling me the story, I was sad myself because this is a situation. It's sudden because she was, as I said, crying. She was bawling her eyes out. And I said, enjoy the moment, the time. Don't argue with him or anything when he comes back. Just enjoy the time that you can get with him and ignore the times that he's not spending with you. I'm just telling her this to try to comfort her. I'm just finding or throwing anything I can get for her to feel better. But she says she wants him. She cannot, she don't want to be by herself. She said at least they haven't seen each other for a few years because of COVID and etc. And now she's here. At least for the first few months, spend some time. That's what she's looking at. Give her some time. Give her some extra special time. She said he doesn't even tell her that she looks beautiful. He doesn't compliment her. He doesn't tell her that he really loves her. She's the one always have to be telling him that she loves him. He don't tell her that. I don't know. It seems as if he lacks some romance. It seems as if he's not such a romantic guy. And then again, I can't even say, I do not know if it's the age difference. So I can't even judge if he's not romantic or not. Maybe he's not romantic to her, but romantic to somebody else. So that's what love is. Love, when you don't love somebody, you're not going to express your romantic side to them. So I can't even say it either. So I really don't know. So you guys, you just leave in a comment section what you think of the situation. She's asking me if I think she should leave. I tell her I leave that decision up to her. I leave her to make that decision. If she wants, I ask her, she can see that these are clearly red flags. I ask her, are you comfortable with these situations? She said no. So I leave the decision to her. But you guys can leave in the comment section what you think about this situation. I want you, but for me, if she was my sister, I would tell her clearly to leave. And I'm telling her to leave in so many different ways, but I really don't want to get caught up and nobody call your name and say, tell them to leave or whatever, But I would strongly tell my sister or auntie or anybody, please get out the way. Go. Go. He's not interested. Go. He does not love you. Because when you love somebody, you don't hurt them, black and blue them eye, bust up them mouth and all these things, and this is an elderly person for you. Beat her up anywhere. No, you don't do that. So that's clearly not. And then she said, what she noticed, he rather to spend time away from her than with her, because he as I said, he goes away very early in the morning, and comes back very late at dinner time. So she take him to a restaurant, she wine and dine him, and when you go back to the hotel room, he's just knocked out. And then he get up early and gone. So she hardly see him. And it just goes round and rotate the same thing every day. So she figured that he doesn't want to be around her. So at least she knows that much, because she's not an idiot. So at least she knows that much, that he doesn't want to be around her. So that's the action he displayed, And then when she complained and bawl her eyes out to him when he comes back in the night, that she feel lonely and she feel like he doesn't love her and she feel like he's seeing somebody else. Please tell me, do you love me? He get defensive, and then the beating start over and over and over again. So guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video, and I want you to please leave in the comment section what do you think about this situation, and if you were in a situation, or if you know of anyone in a situation, what did you tell them? And if you yourself are in a situation, were in a situation like this, what did you do? So give me some advice so I can at least try to help this lady. All right. So guys, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching. Please have a very, very good day. Love and kisses to all of you.